It's race day at Erzberg, the moment everybody's been waiting for. 30,000 fans line the hills and cliffs surrounding the Iron Giant. The tension is building as the riders prepare for the ultimate test of strength and endurance.
Everybody's sketched out. You got stool member number 1 over here. He's pretty freaked out over it. You got 2 world champions over here. They're pretty freaked out about it. Travis is a little stressed about it. I'm stressed about it. I don't know why I'm stressed. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to go out and have fun.
I think going through everybody's mind at the moment is get out in front and try to make sure that you clean every section. That's important in the beginning.
And if you're not one of the leaders, be prepared to pay the price.
It's like getting shot with a 50 caliber machine gun that doesn't penetrate your body.
That's quite dangerous. Half the people won't get up the hill. You'll go up, they come down, you come down, they go up. So it's a bit of a chaos in the beginning.
Making sure final preps, making sure everything works. That's the key to today. Survival.
Ready to get started now, really. Just going to be hard with this heat, but I think it should be okay.
Every racer is allowed a little help to get them through the difficult rock sections. This year, Pastrana brought his entourage.
We got some muscle here, so you can see my over there. We got the Maryland football team.
Oh, the muscle's over there.
Redneck. And hopefully they're going to carry me through the section before I pass out.
At Erzberg, anything can happen. From world champions to first-time starters, no one takes the Iron Giant lightly.
The goal is just finishing. I mean, if I finish, I'm ecstatic. You know, I almost finished last year within, I don't know, a mile of the finish, so this time it's time.
And the moment of truth has finally arrived. The riders move into starting position. They'll be released in blocks of 50 every 30 seconds. World Motocross champion Heinz Kienegardner is on hand to unleash hell. Who will survive? Who will defy the odds? Who will go home a winner? And who will just go home? It's time to find out. The battle has begun, and the first 50 leave a trail of dust, rocks, and sometimes bodies, as some riders can't make the first hill climb. David Knight jumps to an early lead, but Travis Pastrana is hot on his tail. It isn't long before Pastrana finds his rhythm and overtakes the world champion in dramatic fashion. Pastrana's natural racing skills start to show as he extends his lead. Alone at the top, Travis finds himself in a commanding lead, leaving only a trail of dust for the other riders to follow. While Pastrana fights the Iron Giant for victory, the others fight simply for survival. Erzberg claims its first victim, Hannes Zuntermann, and the rescue team is ready. Unfortunately, he's just the first of many. As the Iron Giant begins to show its teeth, more and more riders are forced to call it quits. For those who choose to continue, Erzberg will find plenty of ways to torture and torment them. Austrian rider Robert Walder learns his lesson the hard way, having gotten stuck in a mud hole. Walder is forced to watch as fellow Austrian Ulf Schneiber rides on, but it doesn't matter because neither rider will finish. And if you think the wetlands were bad, just ask Peter Natty of Hungary about Erzberg's first rock section. He spent most of his race stuck, along with Stefan Mueller of Denmark and Italy's Leone Pervigi. None of these riders would go on to finish the race. Sven Fink enlisted the help of some spectators to get him up the section. But the three men's effort was in vain, as Sven would not finish the race. Further up the course, however, Travis Pastrana, still defending his lead, was battling not only terrain, but world champion David Knight. Making matters worse for Pastrana was Uha Salmian, closing in fast and looking for his third win at Erzberg. After making it up to the top of the Iron Giant's torturous uphill section, riders are treated to a downhill run, Erzberg style. George Lamer successfully navigates past the wreckage of Hannes Zuntermann. However, the next rider is not so fortunate, as he'll be joining Zuntermann in the hospital with a broken arm. Thomas Eder fares no better in his attempt. Philip Stadler decides not to tempt fate and jumps off the cliff while dragging his bike behind him. None of these riders will finish the race. Once the riders make it down the hills, it's off to the forest of Erzberg, where looks can be deceiving. As in the tale of Hansel and Gretel, these woods are full of horrors, and trouble lurks around each winding turn. Unlike the fairy tale, however, staying on the path is no guarantee of safety. The experienced riders know that the race isn't won in the beginning. You have to pace yourself and conserve energy for what lies ahead. These hill sections are a joyride compared to the rock sections that await the strong that can reach them. Mahoney Lawrence and Alfie Cox have made it this far. Will they survive the upcoming rock section? Or will the Iron Giant add them to its list of fallen heroes? Travis Pastrana maintains a tenuous lead. Will he keep it? Who will ultimately survive and conquer the Iron Giant? Find out this and more when we return to the 2005 Enduro at Erzberg.
The meat is on at the All-Star Barbecue Showdown. OLN has handpicked the 8 best barbecue chefs in America and assembled them for a sizzling competition. The All-Star Barbecue Showdown, tonight at 10, only on OLN.
Welcome to the 2005 Enduro at Erzberg. 33 kilometers of enduro racing inside Europe's largest iron mine. Now you can own the extended DVD version. Watch as American freestyle motocross stars Travis Pastrana and Ronnie Rayner battle world champion David Knight inside the Iron Giant. Call 1-866-350-BANG or log on to bangproductionsinc.com. That's 1-866-350-BANG or log on at bangproductionsinc.com.
Who says you were out of shape? Go deep.
Front-end pedestrian safety system. Just one of 120 not-so-standard features available on the all-new German-engineered Passat.
Touchdown.
Our network is out of control.
It's all these servers. I need more people.
I think we should buy more servers.
But that's the problem. Too many servers.
The servers are our friends. They want to serve us.
He's lost it.
What do we do?
We're switching over to IBM servers. It's easier to manage. We can control everything from here now.
Stop! You're making them angry! No!
Take back control with the IBM eServer X series featuring reliable Intel Xeon processors.
The race is in full swing now. The Iron Giant has already claimed its share of victims, and the battle for first place is growing fiercer and fiercer. Travis Pastrana retains the lead. But David Knight is not far behind. Winding through Erzberg's forest section, Pastrana is being stalked at every turn by Knight. Pastrana extends his short lead, only to have Knight close the gap. Knight closes the gap to within inches, only to have Pastrana slip away again. For over a mile of this wooded terrain, this game of cat and mouse is played out. Until finally, Knight boxes in his quarry and lunges in for the kill. Knight's done it. By passing Pastrana, he has only the Iron Giant left to defeat. Relentless in his charge, he attacks the Iron Giant with a fury never seen before at Erzberg. He has only the staircase to traverse before entering Carl's diner. And he clears them with ease. Uha Salmian, now in second, is chasing Knight with only limited success. And Pastrana, now in third, desperately chases the leaders into Erzberg's most demanding section. And now we get to it, the toughest section on the course. Carl's Diner is open for business. First customer, David Knight. Salmian arrives at the diner to find Knight just up ahead. Midway through, David Knight finds himself between a hammer and an anvil, with the sea of boulders on one side and Uha Salmian on the other. The slightest mistake could cost him the lead. Further back on the course, Erzberg finishes off race favorites Christian Pfeiffer and Jade Gutzit.
It was dusty and following the guys, and it was just a dangerous place that if you didn't see it, you just go straight off like a big cliff drop thing. Luckily it was not big rocks, it was sand, but it was high. It was about a 10-meter drop down into the sand, so I just threw my motorbike and there's other guys lying there as well. It's chaos.
Both riders were forced from the race. Gutzit with a broken knee and Pfeiffer with a separated shoulder. Back at the diner, Uha Salmian is finding it difficult to continue, and he has lost a significant amount of time to David Knight. And he is not the only one. Number 24, Travis Pastrana, has entered the diner. He's now in 5th place. Pastrana, no longer in contention for the win, desperately clings to the hope of just finishing. Knight is passing through the last rock section, dealing blow after blow to the Iron Giant. forced off his bike for the first time. Will it be the last? Knight blasts up a nearly vertical rock face with seemingly no effort, while Pastrana suffers the torments that only this race can inflict. Bernd Hupfloff looks on in disbelief as his bike goes up in smoke. David Knight takes off on his last leg of his unbelievable journey. Ralf Scheidehauer charges on with dreams of making it to the podium. And Travis Pastrana redoubles his effort to stay in the race. David Knight, a resident of the Isle of Man, is no stranger to rugged terrain as he demonstrates in his fierce rock sections. Pastrana is forced to dismount his bike for the final time. While Knight gets his first glimpse at the finish line below, Travis Pastrana is forced from the race with mechanical problems, a valiant effort from a brilliant rider. He's done it. David Knight has only one more obstacle to negotiate before conquering the Iron Giant. After only an hour and 20 minutes, World Enduro Champion David Knight astonishes the crowd with a win on his first attempt at Erzberg.
I came here to win. I've seen it on TV for many years, and I just think one day I want to do this race, and for sure I came here to win, and I win, but it's very difficult.
Second place went to Uha Salmien of Finland, 20 minutes behind Knight.
Last year, of course, it was rainy and it was wet condition, but it was nothing compared to this heat, and that new stone section this year was incredible bad. So I think it was the hardest Erzberg.
I think it's awesome, David, winning first time here. I mean, this is, how difficult it is out there, and to come here first time and go this speed and beat Uha by this distance, unbelievable.
Third place finisher Ralf Scheidehauer seemed happy just to finish the race. After 35 kilometers of rocks, trees, hills, and heat, the guys are ready to celebrate. Don't go anywhere. The Iron Giant is far from finished. The Enduro at Erzberg, presented by KTM Sport Motorcycles. Ready to race.
He's on a fierce winning streak that few others have known.
He's really riding good, really riding strong.
And on the fast track to another overall title.
Look forward to the next one.
Motorsport hero Ricky Carmichael races toward the ultimate win. 6 consecutive world championships. It's history in the making. AMA Motocross. Next, only on OLN.
Welcome to the 2005 Enduro at Erzberg. 33 kilometers of enduro racing inside Europe's largest iron mine. Now you can own the extended DVD version. Watch as American freestyle motocross stars Travis Pastrana and Ronnie Rayner battle world champion David Knight inside the Iron Giant. Call 1-866-350-BANG or log on to bangproductionsinc.com. That's 1-866-350-BANG or log on at bangproductionsinc.com.
You are a naughty boy.
Warning. The wearing of Tag body spray in collegiate settings may result in straight A's, but a complete misunderstanding of the French language. Comprende?
Introducing Tag body spray for guys. Consider yourself warned.
real-world testing we do here at Honda's Safety Research Center enables us to design products that provide exceptional protection for drivers, passengers, and pedestrians. Because what we learn in here makes a difference out there.
Be powerful. Be creative.
Be focused.
Be different.
Be daring.
Be shrewd.
Be fearless.
Be opportunistic. Be smart. Be fast.
Be patient.
Diligent.
Be independent.
Be sure. Be committed.
In other words, be extraordinary. E-Trade Financial, with low-cost stock trades, mutual funds, ETFs, and IRAs, plus ATM refunds nationwide at all banks. We keep challenging the ordinary to help investors be extraordinary.
What you wish you could do in real life, now you can do at VHIX.com. Just click Auto on Comcast.net.
The day is wrapping up at the 2005 Enduro at Erzberg, and only the spirit of camaraderie remains.
You can't explain it. You can't explain the physical strain that you take out there. Those rocks, it just goes on forever and ever, and especially with the heat, it just takes all the energy out of you.
These men have challenged the mountain together, and finisher or victim, they share a common bond of sportsmanship. David Knight was the winner today. An impressive victory, given his first time at Erzberg.
Pretty damn impressive, I gotta tell you.
Uha Salmian takes second after a fight with the rock section that cost him a chance to catch the leader. The big surprise was Ralf Scheidehauer from Denmark, who placed third out of the 500 riders. But even in defeat, the Iron Giant remains a dangerous adversary. Marcus Deschart was just 15 feet from the finish line when he misread this final obstacle. It's just about cutoff time at the Enduro, and hope is running out for the riders still on the course. With the clock ticking, American rider Greg Godfrey, destroyed by the terrain at Erzberg, has just enough left to cross the finish line. And finally, Andy Bell's dream comes true. He conquers the Iron Giant.
Every rock, I rode it. I don't ever want to see a motorcycle again.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Andy made it. Look at him. He's punch drunk and about to be passed out, but the guy's got a lot of heart.
I wanted to quit so many times.
And he leaves Erzberg a winner. With the race behind them, the guys reflect on the 2005 Erzberg Rodeo.
You're down to the point of you're almost in tears. You just want to be a little kid and throw your helmet down the hill and sit down and pout. I mean, it's like, it is so physically exhausting.
Some enjoy the challenge.
I think if you're an Enduro rider and you're a person that likes challenges, sure, that's why we end up at places like this, doing crazy races, things that nobody can ride over, but by the end of the day, you seem to be able to do it.
While others love the experience.
I just like to have a good time. You know, a few of my mates have come out from back home, and you know, we can just have a bit of a crack.
But for many, it's about testing yourself against the toughest terrain.
You know, we had all these crazy hills, and I didn't see a thing because I was in the dust, but I made them all. And then I got out on the trail, and it just got tougher and tougher and tougher.
And they'll be back for more, trying to beat a formidable opponent.
Honestly, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have an inkling in the back of my mind that I could possibly win this event.
Until next year, the Iron Giant awaits. This year, only 21 riders of the original 1,300 finished the race. The other 98% fell victim to the Iron Giant. Among the fallen were Ronnie Renner, Alfie Cox, Kurt Nickel, Christian Pfeiffer, Jade Gutzit, and Travis Pastrana. Once again, Erzberg retains its reputation as being the single hardest one-day race in the world.
With the way this series...
It's time for the 37th annual Tecate Score Baja 500.
Here's an unlimited, fire-breathing, 800 horsepower, 36-inch suspension truck that go left, right, jump in the air, flip over, go through mountains, go through volcanic rocks, silt beds, water. You know, no other race car does that.
Well, one thing I like about the dirt that's pretty cool is there's really no rules.
That's the scariest part for me, when the truck starts to lift at about 120 miles an hour. I hear rumors people's cars go 144. I'm really glad my truck does not go 140 miles an hour.
My biggest competition is Baja. You know, everyone's got their own problems down here. I got about 50 things to worry about before I get to the list of guys that have a chance to come up and beat me.
It's fun to know that there's camaraderie amongst every level of racer, and we're also brothers in the desert, so it's cool no matter how much money you have or don't have.